I'd like to tell you the story of how a friend Ron and I found about 1.5 ounces of gold in less than 2 hours dredging blindly. I hope you enjoy. You're looking upriver on the North Fork of the American River at Yankee Jim Bridge. My wife Charlotte and I had dredged in this area back in the early 80s and found some good gold. We had 1 and 2 ounce days. We were camped out here in 1981 when we got married in Colfax. Here I am standing on the boulder that my friend Ron and I hoped to get under with our dredge. We had seen some good gold found around it, but we didn't believe anyone had ever gotten under it. This is just a picture of our Keen dredge. There's a little 4-inch. The water was deeper than we planned on, and we could have used a bigger one, but that's all we had, so we made do. Here's a picture of our dredging site at the base of the boulder. By the time we reached bedrock, we were down about 10 to 12 feet, a lot deeper than I cared to work because my ears started to hurt. I had trouble clearing them at this depth. Once we cleared around the base of this boulder, you can see how big it is. This is Ron and me on top of it. We thought we could tip it over using my grip hoist. I had a grip hoist that pulled 6 tons straight, and as you can see there, we were going through a pulley, so we figured with 12 tons we could tip that baby over, but as you'll see, that wasn't going to happen. This is just a picture of me contemplating our problem. That's Ron in the water. You can see I'm working really hard at it. We'd kind of given up on tipping that boulder over though. We've broken some chain and some cable, so we're kind of monkeying around now trying to figure out what to do next. This is just to show you that I didn't sit around all the time. This is my old buddy Ron having a beer while I'm down working. He was a good friend. Now we get to the crux of the story. We had decided that the only thing left to us was to just dredge under the boulder as far as we could shove our suction nozzle. So that's what we did. We just stuck it under there blindly. We had managed to free up about 6 inches space between it and the bedrock in different places, so that's what we did. We just kept sticking it in there. After about a half hour or so, we thought, well, let's just see what we were doing. So we shut down, and you can see up in the upper right-hand corner of the box, there was gold everywhere, so we knew we were doing something right. After about an hour or so of dredging blindly, we shut down and took a look in the box, and as you can see, we had some gold on our hands. There were quite a few people around, so we tried to be a little quiet about it, but we had trouble. Here I put a quarter, a dime, and a nickel in the pan. We cleaned up and dried it out, and we had 32 pennyweight as a result of dredging just that hour blindly. In retrospect, I wish we'd come up with another idea and somehow fashioned a smaller nozzle onto our 4-inch so that we could have gotten down into more of the crevices and cracks. But hey, now that dredging is outlawed in California, I'll just tell you that's a project you could go find some gold, because we left some there. Well, if you like this slideshow, I'd sure like to have you visit my website. I've got a blog at www.diaryofagoldprospector.com. I've got an ending credit here with that website on it. See you there.